Hi guys, Debbie Bubbles here. Welcome back to my channel and into the walls of our home sweet home. I am so thankful, grateful, and blessed to have you here. Happy Vlogtober, day 16. So y'all, you're going to get more than your share of this face today because I am going to be on camera for the vast majority of it. Now here, starting at the beginning, of course, you're just getting some still shots, but I am actively going to be visiting with y'all today in this video. So, happy Vlogtober, day 16. Let's get into it. So we have made it to the park. We're going to spend a little time out here. I did my devotionals and Bible study and all that wonderful stuff at home this morning. But I'm going to sit out here and sip a little coffee and just enjoy the views for a little bit before I go home to continue on with my day. Now, while I'm here, I'm going to speak to my husband on the phone some and maybe visit with a friend or so. But basically, I'm out here just because I enjoy the park and nature and just being at one with God's great creation, not just people, but the animals as well. There's some really beautiful fowl, birds, ducks, all that stuff out here. So this is how we are starting our day. This is how we start probably the majority of our days each week. So enjoy the views with me just a little bit longer, and then we're going to make our way home and see what we can get into. Okay, my bubblies. So I was taking apart this tablescape that has been up for a week. And I decided to go ahead and, well, I'm not going to film what I'm working on, but I had a Walmart delivery order arrive at the front door. So I'm going to bring that in and I will do that haul with you. All right, guys. So we're just going to start over here with our Walmart haul. Look, first of all, don't judge. Don't judge. Y'all, I had a Walmart order arrive while I was in the midst of taking down the tablescape that was here. So I put those items on the table and I thought, you know what? I have a few items that I picked up while I was in Alabama, as well as some, at least one gift that I don't think I know I hadn't showed y'all. A few other items. So I'm just going to show all that to y'all right now in this video, okay? For starters, though, here are more of the pumpkins that should have been on that last tablescape that I did. There's some other ones across the room as well. Y'all, I have been so out of it from my trip. My old behind, I guess. I don't know. And so a lot of things that were supposed to have gone into that tablescape did not make it into the tablescape. I'm sorry. Y'all forgive me. I'm sorry I shorted you, but you didn't even know I shorted you. You wouldn't have known if I had said anything, huh? Anywho, let's get on to the Walmart haul. So just a few items did I haul today. I mainly wanted this Emergency Immune Plus right here. And so that's why I placed the order. But after adding that to the cart, I was thinking I have a hankering for like some Doritos chips. So I got some spicy nacho Doritos and some French onion dip here. There's also one of my staples, like classic lasagna. It was supposed to have been the one with pepperoni, but they were out of that one, so I accepted the substitution on that one there. Here are a few items that I picked up from Aldi in Mobile, and this is the green olive tapenade. We have some sour cherry fruit spread, a bottle of Berman's Parmesan garlic wing sauce. Those things just sounded interesting, so I got them. I was just randomly shopping. Also have here, and I don't know if you can tell or not, but this is a pretty good size mug here. It's going to be a soup mug. I just like the black and the cream or off-white color it has to it there. I bought this in, I want to say I got this in Burlington. It was $4.99. I know I got it in Burlington for $4.99. I also picked up, well, shush, I don't know if I showed y'all. I'm sorry, brain fog. Y'all, I picked up some other things that day, and I'm trying to remember if I showed them to you or not. And if they're nearby, I'll grab them before this video is over if I remember and show them to you, okay? But moving right along, here also is an item that I received for my birthday. This was my Mackenzie Child's Wild Rose, the brown Wild Rose tea kettle. This was a birthday gift. Now, I've shown you the pinch bowl that I treated myself to and the mug. And I also have a tote bag that I use every day, like when I'm going to the park to do my devotionals and praise and worship, Bible study, that kind of thing. I purchased the, what is it called? The tote bag that is in the same color and pattern or whatever. It's so pretty. I love it. I thought it was going to be, I thought, I didn't really read to see, but I thought it was going to be quilted, kind of like how the Vera Bradley items are. It's not quilted, but I'm not disappointed with it at all. It's a nice size, nice tote that is doing exactly what I needed to do. It holds my Bible and devotionals and pens and pencils and iPad and all that good stuff. And anyway, we spend time in the park with that bag. I'm gonna sit this over here out the way. Now, in the background here, you can probably see the swan. That swan is humongous. I know it probably doesn't read so on camera, but she is ginormous. You're gonna see her, my black swan, coming up probably in a tablescape near you. Who knows? And hang on. All right, now over here are some more items, some of which I purchased at Walmart. Some were purchased at Home Goods or Burlington. Oh, y'all don't know. The deer, I do know that the deer here came from Walmart. These are part of my Texas house collection at Walmart. I have the gold deer, or the gold stag is what we're calling it, because I love stags. I love deer. They're not just reindeer, they are deer. And we have deer all year round, like I said. If you know me, you know me. I always have plenty of antlers and antlers at Christmas. I have all my points laying around. I don't know what I'm trying to say, y'all. I'm in the middle of one of those royalty moments, you know, that warm, hot feeling. Okay, so anyway, y'all, I have here this stag head, which is a pillar candle holder. You'll probably see it with like a topiary ball, a candle, no telling what else in it if you're in the house and if I film it for y'all, that kind of thing. But very good size to her as well, or him as well. This came from, like I said, this came from Walmart, and I think it was around $24, maybe $99. It is like 12, what was it? 14 inches, I believe, in height, 7 inches in diameter, about 5 inches across or so. And also from that same collection from Walmart, we have here the metal reindeer. Here, that is a tea light holder. And she too, he too, is ginormous. It measures in, I think, 14 inches in height and about 12.5 or 13.5 inches across, 7 inches wide. Very large. You'll be seeing that baby too coming up, and it's heavy. And here is another one of those deer. This one here, 20 inches in height, 14 or so inches across. It's big, it's imposing, it's beautiful. Now, for me, I love deer. We have deer here in Texas, of course, and so I have deer-related items out all the time because, yeah, it's part of who I am and where we live and that kind of thing. So, hang on a second. Try not to scratch my table and do this. Okay, so I've moved those over there where you can kind of have a better view of them. Let me go in some with the camera, so zoom so you can see them. Okay, so we have those items there. And I think what I was trying to tell you is I have deer-related items out all year round because, yeah. And I like gold and I like silver. So some of my items are in silver, some are in gold. So when I saw these two ice scoops here, I bought one of each because I couldn't remember which which I had more of, the gold or the silver. They were $9.99 a piece. And I'm thinking that is a Burlington sticker because I buy stuff and forget where I get it from. I buy stuff and set it aside and forget about it. So, yeah. I'm going to say those are from Burlington. They are a great size, but I have their 2 ice scoops. And one is, of course, in the silver, and one is in the gold. And if I were to walk into the next room over, you'd see both silver and gold. Antlers and reindeer and deer and stag related things. Also have a lot of stag items that are in bronze, because I love bronze as well. Mixed metal girl here. I don't always mix my metals, but I do I do like a mixture of metals. I'm probably a little more keen to the bronze. It's probably my favorite, with gold coming in secondly when I'm doing anything in the deer family outside of the natural antlers and all that I have, because you know I have a bunch of those because they're always shedding them. Okay, so y'all, I was trying to tell you that I was starting to take apart the tablescape that was already there. Just getting rid of all the fall stuff that was on the table, and I was leaving fall here in the dining room and in the kitchen, but I have Christmas out in so many other areas that I'm working on, so I just finally have decided that I'm done. I'm finished with fall. I've had fall out since the 1st of August, and I'm finished. I'm finished. So I'm going to go ahead and try and take down what remains of fall from the rooms and go ahead and get everything loaded up into my new SUV. Get them loaded up into the vehicle and haul them over to my storage, because I have so much Christmas out already. So I might as well just go ahead and transition over to Christmas. I had planned to be part of the fall tour. I'm gonna put something together for you, I'm sure, but it's not going to be as extensive as what I first thought. Okay, I'm back. So I'm going to go ahead and transition out the fall and just go ahead full-blown Christmas. Christmas decor is so pretty. I am really happy with what I'm doing this year. I hadn't been too enthused. Well, I've been enthused. I just hadn't been thrilled with what I've accomplished in the last couple of years, for sure. Last year, definitely. But God willing, this year is going to be really nice, y'all. Y'all are going to like it, I think. Fall was actually a lot more major here in our home than what y'all got to see, mainly because we ended up going out of town unexpectedly and we're gone for so long. Along with, I just didn't ever get around to filming stuff for y'all, and I'm looking at 2 beautiful things that y'all did not get to see this fall. I might still use them. I was gonna say in the winter, but I don't think so. I don't know. We'll see. But y'all, I'm gonna transition fall on out of the home and just go full-blown Christmas. I am so thrilled about what I am planning to do, and God willing will execute for Christmas this year. It's so pretty. It is so pretty. It's pretty. It is so pretty. Not something I hadn't used before color-wise, but at the same time, something I hadn't used before color-wise. I am so excited about it. And it's going to be so beautiful, I think, here in the home. And I already love it. I know the family's going to like it and love it. And I hope you will too. Just some major item that I treated myself to this year is going to be in our home. And I already have so many things that just already are in the same color family and that just meld so well with it. And it just fits. And so that's what that is. Now, initially I had thought about doing royal blue, or not really royal blue, more of a navy blue. I told y'all my brain today. I had thought about doing navy blue and perhaps gold as an accent color, but I might another year, God bless us to see, do that. But this year, that's how it's going to be. It's going to be beautiful, though. Trust me, it's going to be beautiful, okay? I too had considered doing cream. I wanted to do cream. But then couldn't really get settled on it, so I didn't. I have thought about doing not really a baby blue, but more a creamy tealish blue. Maybe at some point, not this year. I thought about a heathered green, emerald green. I thought about so many different things, but when I saw this particular item, I went all in. And what was so wonderful about it is that I just already had pieces that I have curated over so long that went so well with it. And I was like, this is what was missing. This is what was missing. I've had all these other things and I've used them with major item of the past. But this year, she got what was missing. And y'all, I'm so excited about it. I can hardly wait to show it to you because I am enamored. I am so enamored.